Hi, everybody. My name is Randy Whitaker, and I am a four-star Golden Circle executive. Been in the business for about 5 years now, but I was not always in network marketing. Prior to this, I was an airline pilot, and I was flying international routes, and they were extra long haul, and they were taking a toll on my body. My sleep was being screwed up badly. 13 time zones will do that. And it caused a lot of stress on my body, put on a lot of weight. Jet lag was terrible. And I would come home and I would be cranky for at least 2 days. And it wasn't pretty. And then I was introduced to Isagenix by my good friend Lisa Maciel and forced to do it by my good wife, Jody Whitaker. And I really did resist doing it at the beginning. Best thing I ever did. And that's her right now. So we started out the program. I ended up releasing 37 pounds of 38 inches. And I no longer had problems sleeping, and I wasn't nearly as cranky. It would take about half a day for the jet lag to get out of my body. That first day, I was so much better. My kids would even hang around me. So that's what a difference it made in my life. And I've been flying for, at that time, 42 years. And I had such a traumatic or dramatic transformation that people were coming to me because they'd been watching me during the winter with wearing baggy clothes. And when I got out of those, there was a big difference. And so there was a lot of curiosity. I didn't want to do the business. I felt very self-conscious, and I didn't know what to say. And it was really tough. And once again, my wife came to my aid, and she says, so you're going to be a selfishie and not share this with your friends and family, even though you had a tremendous transformation and you feel that much better. So I leaned into it. So it really was a good thing. I didn't have a local sponsor. My sponsor, Lisa Maciel, was in Boston, and I live in Chicago. So we would start training once a week, most of the time, which was tremendous. My wife, who was in another network marketing company, chose to stay with her company, and she would help do some training here too. So I was having two women who had a lot of experience helping me out, but I had no sales training for this at all. I wasn't a pilot. That's all I'd ever been. And, excuse me, I basically started digging into all the tools, the websites that Isagenix offered. I downloaded the checklist for the launch party. I downloaded the videos. I just started searching wherever I could. I got into personal growth podcasts. That was great for when I was working out. I used to do that. I still do that when I work out. And that was the first time I really was introduced to personal growth on a regular basis. So that was 5 years ago. And what was interesting was after about a year, Jody started seeing that my income was equal to her income, and she'd been doing her business for 11 years. So when I went to my first event, it was an ICU Phoenix that fall, and I started sending her pictures of the six-figure earners, and there were about 200 to 300 on the stage. And then I sent pictures of the ISA millionaires, and there were about 20 of them that attended that ICU. And she came out with some questions, and then she said, have Lisa contact me as soon as you guys get time. So at that point on, she started winding down her business and joined me, and we started building the business together. Wasn't easy. There were differences. She knew her company. I knew my company. She knew network marketing. I had no clue. So we had pluses and minuses, strengths and weaknesses. And it took us about 6 months to go through that growth. And we're still learning today. Small office, one computer, you can see all of it here. I mean, that's just it. And so we've learned how to work together and play nice. That we do find that we have great strengths and where the other one doesn't, and it's worked out really well. But we always bounce ideas off each other. And I don't know if I'm supposed to share this, but not everybody will make the same amount in the same amount of time. But when I started off, I mean, it was one cycle a week, like everybody does. And then we hit 1-star, 2-star, 3-star. We have an executive. We have several directors right now. We're still working with our leaders and helping them grow and bringing up new leaders and bringing new people on the team all the time. But we earn about $1,500 to $2,000 a week. Our highest has been about $3,000 a week, and that doesn't include the leadership pools that we've been in. So we've done fairly well, and we've been really happy with all of the resources that we have. One of the things I would like to share with you as I look down at my notes, I think there's things to keep in mind, especially guys who've been out in the industry and anybody else who's trying to do this, guys who've been in regular company jobs in non-network marketing industries, is that this is a different industry. And it does take some getting used to, and it takes perseverance. The biggest thing that I found that helps is touching the business daily. You'll hear that over and over and over. You'll also hear about daily income producing activities that you can spend a lot of time on Facebook. You don't want to do that. But you still will spend time on Facebook. Just make sure it's for an income producing activity. And then also meet people. That's been the hardest thing, especially when I retired 2 years ago. That source of people dried up pretty quick. So I've had to be a little bit creative and go join some clubs and network marketing, networking groups, and just basically meeting people. I don't have a problem talking with people in the locker room or in the grocery store, so that's a plus for me. But also use the tools. Isagenix has got a tremendous amount of tools, and that's what helped me get started to begin with. And the thing is, our team, which is huge, has a lot of excellent leaders with unbelievable capabilities. That we've got personal trainers, and we've got some pretty good cooks out there, and we've got people who are very creative, and it combines to build different types of support groups. And it's important to stay connected with everybody in here, that we can lean on each other. You don't have to do all the work. That's why we say use the tools. And especially in our team, it's huge to be able to do this. The other thing is attend events. That's what got me where I am today. That from that event, I've been to Celebration. I've been to NYKO. I've been to the ICUs, and I'll be going to a University in Action this year. My first. A little late getting to that one. But we go to almost all the local events in our area. And if I can't make it, Jody will make it. But one of us will get there. And we just make sure that we stay plugged in. It's good to know the people. It's good to know what's going on. Keeps you interested. Helps your belief in the system, in the company, in yourself. And it's a great way to network with other people. So I think I've probably covered everything, and probably a little bit more. So thank you for your time, and I appreciate being asked to do this, Val. And that's all I got for today. So thank you.